my name is Dr Tinaye Chivizhe. I'm the head of program for law within the Faculty of Commerce and Law. I think it's a very great feeling, fulfilling after also having attended my graduation, even though it was during COVID. So I think the sense of accomplishment, I think for parents, even for graduates themselves, I think it's the only moment where you get to celebrate your hard work and success. I think that sense of accomplishment again, to say after years of hard work, you celebrate your success, you get to see your friends, your former classmates, as well as the parents. So I think it's other than that, that really makes everything special. So I think other than the academic side, I think education brings a whole lot of other aspects within your life. I think that sense of discipline, perseverance, you want to continue working and working. So there's a whole lot of discipline that comes to it, when to study, to forgo many other things. I think in my life, I learned if you want to achieve something, then you need to focus on that. So a lot of people would ask, how did you manage to study as well as work? So I think that discipline and dedication has really had an impact in my life. Yeah, well, rather than for work purposes, I think also just seeing students where we help and shape students through the academia, through the curriculum we develop. It always brings great joy and achievement to see those students also graduating. I'll probably not have studied law, not that I hate law. I guess I would have done maybe some of my qualifications earlier on, especially my PhD. I think trying to do those at a later stage, but there's so many things that could have been on the way. So possibly maybe that's one thing I would have done differently, maybe doing my PhD immediately after my master's. I think I would basically say it's a journey, as you said. You have to take one step at a time as you study. It's not one straight line. There are so many lessons that are learned rather than you just studying, then passing an exam and getting a qualification. You also learn how to think under pressure, how to be analytical, how to solve problems. So there are also life lessons that come to it, that at the end of the day, after your academic journey, there are other lessons rather than just a qualification. So you also get to meet friends, you also have to get connections within your academic journey. So I think other than the qualification itself, there are quite a lot of important life lessons as well. I think for our graduates today, I would basically say take every challenge that comes as you go through this journey. Some of you may get jobs in the specific field that you want, but just understand as you start this journey, you need to start from somewhere. You're not just going to get a nice office chair and everything is going to be nice and rosy, but you need to go through the steps. You need to do a lot of learning. In most environments, self-learning rather, in most environments, yes, they'll talk about training and reduction, but in most cases, that's never enough. You need to teach yourself quite a lot of things. I think you need to be open to taking opportunities that come through. Some may be good experiences, some may be horrible experiences, but the same perseverance you showed in studying and accomplishing your degree is the same perseverance, hard work, discipline that you require as you enter the world of employment, be it even business. If you're starting a business, again, it's never, the start is not always easy, but what's important is actually starting. and then as you go through, everything will be easy. I think the idea of growing within an organization, I think I joined the organization about 4 years ago. So I think having the room to think under pressure, being given the opportunity to solve problems, to bring up ideas. I think within the academia team, the leadership is quite a very young leadership team. But I think what makes us thrive and what makes me want to continue is just that ability to be able to think. Especially during COVID, we had to think about quite a lot of strategy on how we're going to roll out. Everything was just on our shoulders. We didn't have the experience to do it. But I think that challenge of constantly breaking new ground gives me that satisfaction to say you always have, you're not working in a rigid environment where there's a lot of bureaucracy, but then the idea of saying you can make decisions and you can make decisions that will be best for students. So I think that's why I'm continuously within this journey.